Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Woodfire Dragon Soul Family. How are you all doing? It's finally here. It came quicker than you at a blink of an eye. I know yesterday and today has been probably even the day before. It's been a very, very powerful week, especially with the new moon yesterday in Aquarius. And if you've all watched that read yesterday, I was just seriously blown away how there were 10 full moons. And today is February 10th. So it has been interesting how these blasts of energies came in through. The water rabbit is gone from 2023. And there was a lot of challenges last year, and there was a lot of soul growth, a lot of lessons being learned, why things happened the way they did. And, we're all going through this transformation because these new beginnings are coming in. You probably got a bombardment of blessings, things that you've manifested that were on hold for a reason. Delays, create the way. And however, this journey is a roller coaster. This is going to be read as one. Whether you're an emperor or empress, you can flip it around. And definitely, since New Year's Day, there has been a lot of silence, stillness. It's still there. A lot of heavy physical and emotional ascension. Changes taking place that are pretty scary. It is starting to taper off. They're probably, which is part of self-care. And the reason is to slow down and to give back to yourself. The self-care, maybe finding yourself sleeping, very tired, maybe energized one day or not, and a lot of you have changed careers, made changes in your business. Some of you have had to tear your business down and start anew. Rome wasn't built in a day. And especially that, you're not alone. Giving back to yourself. And it's also preparing you to be in service to others in the world. There's always the nice lovey-dovey stuff with this journey. But there are times, not everything is always going to be lovey-dovey. And some of this changes you've been feeling, some of you have gone through some dark nights of the soul. Some of them might be happening now. Some of them, they're all different. Some of them last only an hour. Some of you are picking that up with your emperor going through a dark night of the soul. And a lot of this is all mirrored. Not the same exact situation, but we are going to see what the wood dragon has for us. And it is bringing in many, many blessings and abundance. And I'll tell you, I'm getting used to stuff. I was very busy yesterday. I closed out a cycle December 29th. As a nurse, I was working in an infusion center. And I worked in this job, and I went for the interview at the time. And it sounded to be good to be true. The website sounded, but, when it felt out, we have to earn a living, right? And it was basically a very draining and toxic situation with short-staffed. And it's overgiving, very overgiving. Where I was, they were not in gratitude at all for anybody or anything. And I know, pretty much inflation affects everyone, but there's more than enough money around. So it was time to go. I knew it was time to go. It was, when was the right time to take action? And sometimes we learn lessons that we cannot take action as much as we'd like to. There may be a delay for a reason. And having to do things properly is really the key. Putting love into the situation in a very low vibrational place. So, I've went through a lot of releasing, and a lot of us have all went through a lot of stillness, resting, sleeping, self-care, and it took away, there was no work-to-life balance at all. And especially I was hired for a lesser amount, and it was a lesson in worthiness. Big time. Knowing that I was worth more than that. But at the same time, it was let go. A lot of healing also took place from it. And this is where we can overgive in many, many areas and not realize it. And also, when we overgive, that cup can empty. And that cup can empty to a point where it will crack. And that's a sign you need to take care of you. And it has been time for you to take care of you. And sometimes we have to pull back our energies from the people, from everyone. And that's okay. And one of the, some of you have learned lessons with that is with overgiving. Sometimes we learn to set boundaries. We need to set boundaries, and also with setting boundaries and respecting boundaries. It's not an easy thing. Sometimes we do these things knowingly or unknowingly, and also what happens is, I know a lot of karmic situations and all different kinds have ended. And they have to end on the 5D. And many of them have ended in the 3D. Plenty of them. And you were being protected from them. There's all different types. And you've learned the lessons. They are 100% in fear. And fear is probably the lowest energy you can be in. And probably, definitely this year, y'all gonna be protected, because any type of karmic people, places, or things, they have lessons to learn. And they have choices to make, just like you do. And this is a year either to take action. They don't take action, and they stay where they are. This is why this is getting wider and wider. Because they're going to be the ones by January 1st, 2025. What happened? And many of these karmic people, it's not just a karmic partner. It could be karmic children. It could be karmic parents, karmic siblings. A lot of family stuff has come up recently in the collective. A lot of heavy, different types of throat chakra with, mucus and coughing, like you have bronchitis or a cold. And it is coming on a deeper level to be healed and purge this communication. Whenever this communication comes in for you, it happens in divine timing. If you're in a no contact situation in the 3D, no contact is an illusion. You have the 5D communication. And not just, with your emperor. You have it with soul family. A lot of you have gone through transitions and transformation where your soul family is expanding, because a lot of family members are going to be dropping off, already have dropped off, and especially if they're karmic family members, they are in that energy, they're wailing away. And here is the thing, especially if this finds you, that you have learned as a spiritual leader of light and as an empress, you are not going to enable. You are taking back your God-given power. Is to not enable, is to break the cycle. We can all enable. We have enabled every situation, knowingly and unknowingly. And it's also a very easy trap any parent can fall into. And I've learned that lesson of enablement. I've closed out a cycle with a karmic sibling, the only one. And especially after, when you've dealt with deaths during the pandemic. Not all of them were COVID, obviously. Interestingly enough, giving me a burpee energy. Giving me a lot of fear release. And it's important to know that you're not enabling these people, especially, when you've dealt with the death of a parent. Whether it doesn't matter how many siblings you have, some of them are meant to be with you in this lifetime, and there's some that aren't. And I've seen that happen. If you have only one sibling, I'm getting the throat chakra clearing. I don't know who. I'm like, whoa. Now I'm like losing my voice. That's ascension. Whatever the situation that was the past, and there's always some kind of history, we don't dwell on it. We learn to let it go and we learn to forgive it, and it's not an easy thing. And I said this, and I triggered somebody one day, and I triggered an attorney. I triggered an old estate attorney. Didn't want to accept the fact when people don't do the work or do what they are responsible for, and they got their hand out. No. I told them, and I know I triggered her through the email. When a death occurs, everything else dies with it. Time to move on. They did absolutely nothing. And when people don't, that's a pure example of people wanting to get paid and not willing to take action. Laziness. Nothing comes from nothing. But at the same time, it was a lesson for them to learn. And they're going to be learning a lot more lessons later on. And I'm being transparent. They're not going to like the lessons. So you're also being protected. I don't know what card is going to come out. There are many people that, you feel it around you in your community, wherever you're going. Angry, the road rage, all of this mess. Whatever crime that's risen, some of them are crazy, and you're protecting yourself from all of those energies by not looking at the news, not looking at any of these things, because this is a sign. I was picking up the sign the other day. I said, karma's going to be flying around. to people that are karmic. The 3D matrix, here comes the 5D earth. Divine intervention is taking place. Just no one trusts that. Let it go. Forgive it and let it go. That's not for you to focus your energy on. Take back your God-given power. Let it go. Focus on you. Because you come first. Whatever chaos is going on out there. I'm dealing with a karmic sibling. And I already knew they were not meant to come along with me in this lifetime. They're going to be gone. Not gone, it's up to the divine. But anyway, that was one reason why I had to leave a full-time job to finish cleaning up a mess that was made. A karmic financial mess that's not even mine. But when those lower energies, they don't want to take action, they haven't taken action, they've made the choice to go down a path. And you know this when you've had addictions and you recover from them, that enablement has to stop. And it is going to stop, and those people do not want to accept that. It's time for them to pay the piper. And it's already happening and starting. So, let us see what this beautiful dragon blessings have for us this year. So I know where you're all coming from. You can't even be in the same room with them. And that's a sign right there. Wow, Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Yes, new doors are coming, opening. A lot of doors were closed. Cycles have been closed. Have trust, rediscover your wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, this is coming in divine timing. And with this rainbow here, which is happiness with the sun above the clouds, is also a light at the end of the tunnel. And you're being protected from all of this. Definitely. You know, this dragon has white pure dragon, yeah. Being protected, the air is being cleared. Let's see, what else? Oh, crystal yellow dragon. Opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Oh, yeah. Your crown chakras and a lot of third eye chakra activations happened at a very deep level. A lot of them were cleared out. Oh, yeah. And you are definitely, this is definitely a gift and a blessing. Especially with this crystal yellow dragon. We have 2 orange colors, orange power, abundance. And this came out, lilac fire dragon. Transmutes through the power of divine love. Yes. Exactly what this is all about. Putting love into the situation. Putting love into the situation. It's transmuting through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Bringing happiness into the situation. Bringing love into the situation. That is definitely happening already. Learning to do that. Not reacting. Not reacting. Because once you react, you're giving your energy away and your power away. Because that's what they want you to do. So you are learning this. Golden orange dragon. Expand your life for ascension. Yeah. You're being prepared for this higher ascension. A lot of upgrades, This journey is ascending. What comes up must come down. Yes, it can be all fun and dandy on the 5D, but it has to come into the earth. We live on the earth. We are human. We are all souls having a human experience. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. Yes. Being of service. Help those in need. Any which way. Let's see what else is coming out today. Orange Golden Dragon from Arcturus. Wow, the Arcturians are here. And notice that opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future, being a guiding light, shining your light bright. Your lights are getting brighter. And notice the magic is unfolding. It's all of this energy in the ethers coming down. It is sitting on a grounded, very earthy ledge. You see this dragon, with a staff, ready to, everyone getting here, being the guiding light, this guiding light, and being a peaceful warrior, helping those in need. Remember your magnificence. So this is definitely learning knowledge with the books here. Being peaceful. Being in solitude. Being of service. And putting love into the situation. Receiving aha moments. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, this one wanted to come out. Rose Pink Dragon. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. We in the universe have a thing going. Definitely. We all do. Putting love into the situation. Being open to receiving. Maybe a lot of heart chakra activations are taking place. So this is really putting a lot of love into the situation here. Yeah. This really wanted to come out. Thor's Red, Black, and Gold Dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. You are definitely safe. During these transformations and changes, you are being protected through this at this time. Lots of changes going on everywhere. You look up one moment and be like, wow. Silver Dragon illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. So, having the key, opening and this illumination with the Silver Dragon, you're opening the untapped resources that are available to you. Look deep into your soul and you'll see all the higher possibilities holding your vision. And Pure White Dragon from Orion, Archangel Orion, transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Yeah, a lot of expansion's going to be happening. I said expansion of soul family. Being blessed with expansion of soul family. With this beautiful diamond white light. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let us see. Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories, and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Yes, this is what we're all going through. Your journey, wherever you are at, the inner union is happening, and things are being strengthened on the 5D. It's always being strengthened on the 5D. And this is where your union is moving forward. And especially this very powerful time. And I've been seeing the same thing. There's going to be a huge shift change in April. Whatever that is. Could be. It could be that between now and July is going to be some very significant changes for the better, the lighter end of the tunnel. Because, and it's interesting, this is the Magenta Dragon has orange at the bottom, so there is a lot of abundance coming through. There is definitely a lot of abundance coming through. Air and Fire Dragon expands your creative energies, becoming more creative. Harnesses your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passions coming from your heart space. You know, and you see how these white angel wings, you could see the volcano exploding in the back. A lot of fire here. And, you know, things are starting to explode. This also ties in with many blessings coming in. You may want to keep your gratitude journal open, and as soon as a blessing comes in, pick up the pen and be in gratitude for it. You know, you don't have to journal pages and pages for an hour. Simplify your life, because a lot of this decluttering, you know, as this happens, is a slow process, and that's what I've been doing. Breaking things down of what's the reality of what you can do, because you are learning to balance out the self-care, whatever you're responsible for. In my situation, I have to declutter and do a walkthrough, and I did most of my kitchen. I don't have much left to do in it. And then I can just go clean the floor. And I'm simplifying things in a process because, and I realized, I said, what is this sitting here for? Does it resonate with me? There was some coffee mugs that haven't been used in 5 years. I'm like, no. Why are we saving this? Let's get rid of it. Not using it. No, I'm one person. I don't need all those coffee mugs. And I had a dish set in there. And I'll tell you, there was about 12 dishes in there. What do we need 12 dishes in the cupboard? I am one person. I don't have visitors like that. And I said, well, I counted them. I put them on the side. I said, not all of these are going to resonate. No. So Earth Dragon, again at the bottom of the deck. This has been coming up a lot. Clears your path and the land around you. Yes, physical things, decluttering. But you're staying calm, balanced, and grounded. So all your action steps should be done grounded. Sit with it. Does it feel good? Does it not feel so good? And grounded with the black obsidian crystal here. Sitting on this earthy rock and letting everything it's definitely flowing like water. You know, letting it transmute into the earth. So, you know, stay consistently grounded. We've been in this grounding energy. Take deep breaths when you really need to. And it's saying, stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. Giving yourself permission. Yeah, Green Dragon helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Go out in nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. align with your divine essence, connecting with the animals. This key here, when you are out in nature, you will get all the answers you need. Trust what you feel. What you feel is real. Yeah, Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Yeah, give back to you. The silence with the infinity symbol. All this illuminated, more orange with this dragon. And interestingly enough, infinity, with the hands and this magic happening. You see this swirl of energy happening here. A lot of magician energy coming through with that. And the fire, let's see, I don't know, these three wanted to come out. I'm not sure, but we will see. We will give this another shuffle because they're guiding me to pick from the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else is coming through. Any more messages, angels, ancestors, galactic beings, spirit, archangels, guardian angels, any beings of 100% pure light, and thank you for all these beautiful messages. Wow, Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection, aligning your fifth dimensional blueprint. Yeah, a lot of DNA upgrades. Definitely, yes. And there's a lot of healing going on. And some of these ascension symptoms you're sitting with, when they become less and less and less frequent and you sit with the energy, a lot of you are also picking this up in the collective. Some of them are not a lot of them may not all be your own, and it can be confusing. So it's definitely a lot of it. If you're getting a lot of throat chakra, or only at certain times or anything, it could be in the collective what you're feeling. Fire Dragon burns up lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired, clearing your soul pathway. Definitely clearing your soul pathway in the 5D from any and all lower energies, karmic energies, or whatever lower vibrations are happening right now. So, any more? Golden Solar Dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and the light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Yes. Definitely this is part of your mission, is to be that inspired leader. And a lot of healing is taking place with this. Blasting anything out of the way, any lower energies that may try, we all go through challenges, but to reduce the amount of challenges, just know and trust this is happening for you. And let's see. Any more messages? Wow, Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, protect, and understand them. Yes, serve animals whichever way, your pets, other animals, any way possible, sending them love, caring for them. Yeah, this came up again, awesome, wow. Any last messages? This wanted to come out, yeah. Earth and Fire Dragon works with you because we are in the Wood Dragon. To clear the fifth dimensional ley lines, it's time for service. When you give, you receive, yes. Being of service, and that's what you are doing. That's what you are here to do, being of service. And this is probably, and I know definitely the final message, being of service. Remember, there is also before being in service, make sure you are continuously giving back to yourself, taking care of you before you are in service to anyone, and it can be any which way possible, whatever you're guided to, and not overgive anywhere else in your life, because once you overgive anywhere else, you can't be in service to others. So I hope that it happens. We can overgive, but I am wishing you all a happy Lunar New Year of the Wood Fire Dragon. Many, many blessings to you. Much peace, much joy, much happiness. Wishing you all a beautiful, magical weekend. And if you would like a personal reading, you can email me at Robbie's Fire Pit of Magic at yes. You can definitely email me at Robbie's Fire Pit of Magic 474@gmail.com. I am currently offering, I will put those in a community post. I have been very busy. I am offering all different kinds of readings with this journey, and I will send you the list. And also, I will get them out to you as promptly as possible. And I also have offer number 2, which is ISA Light Codes, healing meditations. So yes, I have ISA Light Code meditations, guided meditations that are done by voice. They are pretty powerful. I just had 2 lovely soul sisters, had 2 beautiful, wonderful sessions. It was a pleasure to work with them, and it was amazing. And that will be in a separate community post. So, have a magical weekend, my loves. Enjoy yourselves. Make sure you have some kind of fun for yourself. Make sure you do anything and everything, whatever it is you are guided to do for yourself. Sending you all so much love. Happy Lunar New Year, Emperor and Empress.